Hello and welcome to Spices and More. A very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year to all of you. Try this super easy, simple and delicious strawberry cheesecake recipe this Christmas. We'll start by getting the crust of our cheesecake ready. I've taken about 10 to 12 Marie biscuits. You can also take graham crackers, Parle-G biscuits or milk or malt biscuits for this recipe. I'm roughly breaking the Marie biscuits and crushing them in a food processor. If you don't have a food processor, you can use a Ziploc bag and a rolling pin to crush them. I've added a couple of tablespoons of melted butter and I'm pulsing the food processor again a few times, and our crust is ready. We're looking for a crumbly texture here and our crust looks perfect. We'll get the strawberries ready now. I've taken about half kilo of strawberries, washed them and wiped them. I'm going to dice them into small cubes. Once the strawberries are ready, we'll keep that aside and get the cream cheese ready. I'm taking about 250 grams of cream cheese and I'll start whisking it with an electric mixer. If you don't have an electric mixer, you can easily do this with a hand whisk as well. After about a couple of minutes of whisking, I'm adding 1/3 cup of sugar and 1/4 cup of whipping cream to this. Let's continue whisking for another few minutes on medium to high speed. I'm adding a few drops of gel food coloring and this is totally optional. This kind of gives a very subtle pink color, but if you don't like to use food coloring, you can skip this step. Our cream cheese looks perfect now, very light and fluffy. I'll now transfer this into a piping bag, and if you don't have a piping bag, you can use a Ziploc bag. As we're going to use individual serving dishes for this dessert, it's best to pipe the cream cheese rather than spoon it. So our cream cheese mixture is ready. Let's keep that aside. I'm now taking half cup of fresh whipping cream and using an electric mixer, I'm going to whisk this. Once soft peaks are formed, I'm adding 2 to 3 tablespoons of sugar and 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Let's continue whisking until stiff peaks are formed, which will take about 3 to 5 minutes. Our whipped cream looks perfect now. I'm going to give it a quick taste to make sure the sugar is okay, and I think it's perfect. Let's take a piping bag and fill the piping bag with the whipped cream, and again, if you don't have a piping bag, you can use a Ziploc bag instead. Our whipped cream looks ready now. Let's keep that aside. Our layers ready now and it's time to assemble. We have our strawberries, the biscuit crust, the cream cheese mixture and the whipped cream. I've taken an individual serving dish and I'll first put a spoon of the crust and then a layer of strawberries, pipe some cream cheese and then another layer of strawberries and a final layer of whipped cream. I'm topping it with half a strawberry. All the layers are perfectly seen. Our dessert is now ready to be set in the refrigerator. I'm going to put it in the refrigerator for about 2 to 3 hours. And after 3 hours, our dessert is ready to serve. I'm sure you'll enjoy this strawberry cheesecake as much as my family and I did, and we wish you a very happy and safe holiday season. If you've liked this recipe, please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Until next time, take care.